What's up everybody, KevBot here, and today we're going to be playing Satisfactory. Gonna create a new game here. We're skipping the intro. I've already played it. It's just like a tutorial. Teaches you how to build the stuff and, figure out what's going on. So, here's our little world that we're going to be in. It's pretty cool. It's got lots of trees and crazy animals. We're like on a different planet and supposed to be harvesting all of its resources, sending them back up into space. I've played this game a little bit, so I definitely want to start over here. It's got some iron and it's wide open. Along the way, we're going to go ahead and try and snag up some leaves the best we can so that once we need power, we have it already. Head down this way. There is fall damage, so you have to be careful. Oh. And then we're gonna equip our Xeno Zapper. In case we find some enemies. Put that away. When you start without the tutorial, you get just like the basics to be able to set up your primary factories, all the stuff that you would collect through the tutorial. We have our hub parts. So, I think there's a dude right here. If we scroll, we can pull this out. I'll fight this guy. He's a speedy boy. Alright, pick up his parts. Okay, before we do anything, if we hit Q, this is our build menu, right? So we have our hub, which we have like that little package of parts for. So we'll just drop down a hub somewhere. We're gonna need it going forward. It has a little storage box on it. The back of it here has 2 generators for us. That's our drop pod coming in. You can see them. That's how we send stuff for our milestones up. You're like purchasing the ability basically. It just kind of docks with your hub. It's pretty cool. And doop. We have our little crafting bench in here to where we can make some stuff ourselves manually. And then we have our terminal where we can do our unlocks. So we have just basic base building. Logistics is like our sorting. Field research gives us a map. So we can see we can get our MAM for research. I'm not sure what beacons. Oh, it's pending removal. Okay. I think it was before you could add, before the map showed up and before you could add your own markers. More inventory and a hand slot. And tier 2 is when you start getting into like really actually building factories and stuff. You have your assemblers and you can clear stuff out, jump pads to move around. Oh, the awesome shop is cool. You can put like extra stuff into your awesome sink and unlock cool things. And then just faster builds and stuff. We're gonna start trying to unlock the base building though, so we can get into just crafting our simple factories. Something's making a ton of noise. Oh, it's a weird space alien thing stuck behind our hub here. So first things first, we're gonna need some concrete because that's what base building uses. You can see up in the top right, concrete plates and rods. That's our goal today. We can mine this top bit off by hand. There we go. And then, because we already started with some resources, we can pull up our miner. Plop it down. And then we'll need a constructor to actually turn the limestone here into concrete. And if you see this green line on the right hand, if you hold control, you can like align things with each other or the world. So that green line means that those two are aligned. So we can then take a conveyor. Just link them up. Tell this that we want it to make concrete. And then we can just put leaves in here. And that'll start it up. But what we can also do is come over here and we can make our own biomass out of the leaves, which has a longer burn time. Right, leaves don't say their burn time, it looks like, but biomass has a longer burn time. Make a little bit out of this wood too. Toss it in. Oh, we'll split it. Pull it back. Right click, split it. So we can run both of these because we're going to need some extra power. Each one of these will generate 20 megawatts. And then you can combine them with a pole. They'll both go to the pole. And you can hear they started up to kind of fill the system. We'll put a pole over here. Link up all of these. And then we're good to go. Mining limestone, making concrete. Everything has like its efficiency and what it can do. This thing's mining 30 limestone per minute. And then this needs 45 to make 15 per minute, but it's just going to make slightly less. Oh, there's an animal somewhere. There it is. Stuck on our conveyor. Take advantage of that. Yeah. So you can see our efficiency is starting to go down because it's not getting 45, it's only getting 30. But that's alright. So while that's working up, collect up some more leaves. This game's pretty cool. It's all about just automating and organizing and making everything as efficient as possible. Just gotta keep everything going. Eventually we get to a point where you can automate like all of this stuff. You can slide and jump to move a little quicker. Stuck. Alright. Just farming up some leaves. We want to get into producing steel, like processing it. Oh, bauxite. We can mine this and like later on research it. And then as we go, so just keep collecting leaves. The early stages of the game can be a little boring with the tedious stuff like trying to keep your power online and waiting for stuff to process. Hopefully as we get in, we'll be able to process stuff a little bit more. Ooh, that guy's coming. Things will be processing automatically while we're doing other stuff, you know, so that way when we need some plates we can just go back and grab them because the machine already has them. And it's been doing it the whole time we've been doing other stuff. How many do we have now? Oh, 800. Alright, we'll get a little bit more. Try and get around 1,000. And then we're going to craft up some biomass and we should be good to go. There's a monster somewhere. I can hear it. Oh, I think it's that big thing again. 1,000. Alright. Run back here. Ooh. Man, that thing makes some crazy noises. I keep thinking something's behind me. Okay. Oh, you know what? We can also just automate this, right? So if we take a bin here. Oh, we should put a bin over here, actually. We can take these storage bins and run it out of this. And then that will pull our concrete out of this machine. That way it doesn't, like we're not losing any. Oh, we can also pop this extra limestone in here so it's operating more efficiently for now. But yeah, see, that'll just hold our concrete for us. But what we should do, we'll come right back here for now. And let's build a constructor. Right here, maybe. And if you look at something and click your middle mouse, you could grab what it is. So then put a box there. And we'll put a box right here. We can't line them up very well, but that's okay. It's just temporary. It doesn't have to look perfect. Okay, so we can come out, drop it. Shoot. F, and then if we hold control, we can delete multiple things. Let's just do this. Let's rebuild this. Oh, and it might have been backwards, actually. I think that's actually the problem. See, it has the orange arrow there. That's in, and then green is out. I think I might have placed it backwards, actually. There we go. Is this back? This is backwards. That's what it is. There's one over here. There we go. It's a lot of destroying and rebuilding. When you destroy something, you get 100% back, though, so it's not a big deal. So we could tell this we want to make biomass out of leaves. Come up here. Toss all our leaves in. It's going to make that biomass and put it in that box. Grab some power. Oh, we want our cable. Power poles only have 4 slots, right? So that guy's maxed out. So we want to make sure we keep placing more poles around as we go. What are these guys doing? 69 and 68. Alright. So while we're waiting on all of that, let's try and get some plates going. Get this pure iron out of the way. And another miner. Like that should be fine. And this time we need to smelt it because it's raw iron. So we need to smelt it into bars here, right? If we hit in, I believe, we can do iron plates. And if we click on it, we can see here 3 iron ingots into 2 iron plates. And then we can also see down below that 1 iron ore per 1 iron plate, or iron bar. Connect that. Come over here. Place out a box. And now, you can tell this we want ingots. Oh. I'm ahead of myself. We want a constructor first. They don't have to be super far apart right now. And then a box. So, there's that. Connected. And this is making bars. That'll mine ore automatically. Let's start with plates. Okay, let's get some power from over here. We also have it down here in our hotbar. We can bring a pole out. We can hook that machine and that machine. And then we need a pole for our miner. So it'll start right up. And if we click on this, we can see our power here. We have our total capacity that we can generate is 40. Our max consumption, if all of our machines were at peak, is 26. And right now, we're just producing 14 because that's all we're using. So, we got concrete coming down for our milestone. We're starting work on iron plates. We can look at this. I think we're not efficient right now, yeah, because this thing makes 60 ore per minute, and this thing takes 30. So technically we could run 2 smelters off of this one guy, but we don't have a way to sort it yet. Or not sort it, but split it, because that comes from in here, from this logistics milestone, right? We could split. But I do believe, yeah, conveyors take concrete. But we're making concrete. Okay. Actually, I think to be more efficient, we might want to start with logistics. Yeah, plates, rods, and wire. Yeah, let's start with that actually, because then we could split this out and we could have it making both plates and rods. So, up there at the top, we need copper wire. Oops. And that requires copper bars, which in return requires copper ore. So, we can scan for it real quick. And I believe there's some up here. Yeah. So there's some copper up there. Actually, there's a bunch around us. 400. So this is the closest one. So let's go up here. We'll just temporarily throw down like a mine and maybe bring it down over here to produce some wire for us while we're waiting. What is this? Limestone? More limestone. Ooh. What's this guy doing? Alright. Boy, this one's harder to get. Okay, there we go. I guess while we're out running around, we may as well just keep picking up leaves for now. We're going to be using our biomass fuel for a while. Keep picking up some leaves. And we'll head up this hill here. Jump up over here. If you don't remember, you can just tap V and it'll scan again real quick. And here's our copper, but there's an enemy right here. I think there's just the one. Ooh, ow. There we go. Got him. Except it's trying to pick up copper ore instead of his. There it is. Remains. Okay. Dig up this, then we can set up our little temporary miner up here. We won't need more than just wire for a while, so throw down a miner. Smelter. Oh, it's backwards. It wants to place it in the air because it doesn't like where it's at. We'll put it down there. Bring a conveyor down out of here. There we go. Just actually it misses pretty well. Cool. So go down a pole, connect this guy and this guy, and then we'll take this with us back down. This like so. We'll take it with us out. Build right in here. Okay, let's grab our bars that will be... Actually, we need to make sure to tell this to do bars. We're going to have the same thing up here, 30 per minute, but I believe... I guess blocks we need to go around. 30, so the 30 bars takes 30 ore. Yeah, but then we're outputting 60. So again, this is not efficient, but it is temporary. Oh, I keep forgetting. I need to grab my bars. Is that too long? Can't afford. Oh, I'm gonna need rods. Shoot. Oh, I'm out of plates? Is that what it is? Okay. So let's run back over here and get some plates. Luckily our machine is making them. Just a little bit of speed boost here so we're not running around too much. Alright. So, oh, I put them in here, huh? Take all. So 114 plates. So for a minute, let's have this make us some rods. Oh, that one's even worse. Look, 15. So now we're using half of our ore, and then we're using half of our bars. So we're super inefficient now. That's okay, we'll catch up. So we should be able to now grab it right there. Oh, no, we need rods too. I even said that. I should have remembered that and grabbed some. It's alright. H, we'll put this away. 8, we'll see how that is for now. Head back over here. And now we should be able to grab this. Yep, we'll bring it down to here. And then we'll bring it down. And then I would like it to be a little bit closer just so we don't have to run so far. Okay. Let's throw a constructor down here. Grab this. Boom. So we can say make us some wire right here. And then when this dude's not in our way, we can give him a little bit of a boost. Storage container. Oh, I'm missing rods. Man. Early game is rough. You can craft all of this yourself if you want. Like now that we're behind, we can pull extra ingots out of there and use them, but we'll just grab these. Is that enough? Yes. Drop that and connect. Okay, tell this guy making wire. It doesn't have ore because none of that's working yet. Let's grab that. Let's hook. Oh, I don't have. Oh, I need cable. Okay, we are gonna have to do a little bit of manual crafting. Let's come over here. And let's smelt down our copper, make some ingots here. And then make some wire. We'll use all that, and then we'll make a little bit of cable. That should be enough to get us back. Let's check. 29, 29, but then see. Yeah, there we go. 200. So we can. Oops, we grabbed all of it. Shift puts it back. Control takes all of it. Split this. 129. Don't have to worry about that for a while. And then over here, we have 197 concrete. So now we should be able to power that machine. And then let's bring some power over here. And hope we have enough. Oh, perfect. Right on the money right there. 39 max. We can produce 40. Oh, it's becoming nighttime. So you can see that that's working, right? Because it has this green light. Green means it's running. Yellow means it doesn't have anything to work. Red means it's either out of power or out of materials, I believe. Yellow is just it doesn't have anything to work. See, now our smelter's green because it's got some copper ore in it. And then we should see some ingots coming down here any minute. Give it a minute. Yeah, see, idle. You can see how much power they take, how long they take, and their efficiency too. So later on when you're trying, you can also see that here. We can see like our constructor takes 4 megawatts. Smelter takes 4. Miner takes 5. Here it comes. It's coming down the line. It'll hit this machine and then go into our box. Alright. So let's check on our rods over here. How many do we have? Oh, that's cool. There's a power slug like right here. I don't remember how to ping things. I'll have to look at that. But later on we can collect that and research it. 57, huh? Oof. Alright. We could... For now... Was it this takes 4? Yeah, we have enough. Let's shut this off for a minute. Let's just grab this. If you hold control again, you can still, like, you can place it right next to it. Oh, I don't have enough reinforced plates. Okay, so let's come over here. And reinforced plates. We need plates, which we have, and then we need 12 screws, which require rods. Let's make some screws. And, oh, we need 2 plates, I think. Okay, we'll make 2. And this should allow us to craft another constructor over here. Oh man, now we're short on cable. Boy, always short on something in the early game. And we can only make 1. So we're gonna have to go get some wire. Luckily, I think wire gets made up pretty quick. Okay. Over here, we got our wire. Come back over here. Make up some more cable. I don't remember how much we needed. Make 20-ish. We have our iron plates. Cool. So, constructor. There we go. Place it right there. Grab some wire. That guy's full. Pop that off. Make another pole right here. Power that machine. Power that machine. Connect. Okay, so now we have an extra machine here, so we could say let's make plates. This guy's starting to back up, and this guy is starting to back up. So now we can take these and put them in here and just manually feed this for a minute. That'll help us get the plates that we need. Check on our concrete. 246. Nice. And then what do we need for that milestone? Oh, 200. Cool. So we have enough concrete for that. Cool. We could use this portable miner to help this thing along. These are pretty cool. You get them earlier before you do the big miners, but if you drop it down, this game's got a ton of cool animations. And he starts digging. Cool, so that'll just dig up limestone for us. And then we can pop it in here, and if we kind of remember to keep doing that, we'll keep that thing running at a better efficiency. Let's see where we're at. Trying to get 150 rods, plates, and then 300 wires. So we're at 47 and 60. What's this guy doing? 24 already. And then in our box, we're at 50, 115. So we're getting close. Let's just pull up some leaves. I believe this is poison, this green stuff. That thing's pretty cool though. You can kind of zoom in on stuff if you go into the camera mode. And then yeah, there's a power slug. Yellow one it looks like over there. Okay, so just keep looking around and collecting stuff. Waiting for all of these machines to do their thing. You can come check over here. We're getting 30 ingots coming down the hill. 97 wire. What's this thing sitting at? It's also backing up. Maybe we can help it along and craft some ourselves. Oh geez, because it does 15. So again, yeah, 60 halved to 30, so that's inefficient, and then 30 halved to 15 is inefficient. Boy, that's alright. Soon we'll be able to build our own factories. We'll get our building materials and be able to start splitting stuff and make some more efficient stuff. Okay. Pull some wire out. Between this and that machine, while waiting for the rest, we might actually be able to get pretty close. 167 here. Yeah, we're just kind of limited by our factories at this point. 233. Okay. What's this do that? Oops, wrong button. 44, we're getting closer. You could use a little more ingots just to make sure we get there. We'll steal these real quick. Fill him back up. And this 150. So that means too, we can swap this production over to iron plates. So now we're making 40 of them per minute, so we should be done pretty quick. We'll go over here and check on this. See where we're at. We should be really close. 60. Perfect. Oh no, not quite. 293, so we need 7 more. Oh, we're almost there. 2. Alright. Okay. So 300 wire. Come over here. Grab some plates. What are we at? 139. What's this got? 153. And 154 rods. 300. So we're ready to go. So we can put this in here. Yeah, so just double click. Oh, ready to go. Launch it, and then if we come out here,
Milestone
we can watch our
reached.
pod leave.
Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. We encourage you to consider more verticality when it comes to factory logistics to streamline short-range transportation. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
So I believe this is the productivity display right in here. But because we're in like 7 early access, that's just unlocked by default. But I believe in the experimental 8 builds, this is not here by default in the start. So now in logistics, we can build conveyor lifts and then our mergers, which we're just going to go ahead and add. So we have a merger and a splitter. So what we could do, what's our next milestone? We can't put stuff in it yet until our pod returns in 2.5 minutes, but we could still set our next one to track. And so we need 100 plates and 100 rods. Which we are close to. That's not backed up. Interesting. Okay. So what we can do though is, what is our max is 43. Oh, if we're not careful, we can overload. But that's with a machine turned off. Oops. What is this? Machine, I think they're 4, right? Yeah, 4. So we're sitting at 39 again. That makes sense because I replaced it. Well then. We're just kind of stuck waiting once again. Let's grab all of this. I want to try and get this other one done real quick before we part ways today. Throw some limestone in here. Should help it operate at 100% efficiency. Flower petals, huh? Used for crafting. Do we still have a bunch of leaves in here? Oh yeah. But if we turn that on, see, so if we turn this on, then chances are we'll overload our system. Or not. Looks like we could totally push the limits. Because our machines aren't running at peak efficiency, would be my guess. So maybe we could get away with what I was thinking. We could... Oh, no we can't. We don't have the materials, that's what's going on there. Oh, here comes our drop pods coming back. That's pretty cool. So we're at 100 plates. So let's swap this guy over to rods. Oh.
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
Cool. Oops, I didn't mean to change that. But that's why we weren't building up any excess, because the plates use 100%. Oops, put that in there. Get a little bit extra rods going. Need 100. Let's come over here and check on our wire. We should have a little bit built up over here. Okay. Like I said, I've played this game before, but I've never really made it through steel. I've only ever done like this beginning stuff and then started, like I built a coal power plant, but I've never really made it to actual steel production. We could put this stuff in now so we don't have to worry about accidentally using it. And we're just waiting on rods. There's a couple there. Is this backing up now? Yep, let's grab that. And put that in there. 3. So what we can do to help this along actually is... Oh, it's mad because I took everything out of it, but we gave it back. So we can come over here. Oh, there's that fuse broken. So we peaked our power. Probably because I shut that machine down. As machines turn off and on, they're less efficient. They're only like obviously super efficient when they're running at their peak. So we can turn that one off, which puts us back down to Route 39. Yeah, you can see when everything turned on, it was super high, and then now it's dropping back down. So because I turned that, I was messing with machines too much, and they weren't running at what's currently considered efficient. So we can smelt up some iron ingots with this iron ore we have. And then we'll manually make some rods and just kind of help this process along here. And so we're at 59. What are these guys sitting on? 18. 77. Oh, we're close. Oh, we're so close. Is this guy still? Nope, that guy's out. So we're waiting on this. One more rod. There it is. You can see it going across on the conveyor. Boom. Alright, we can finish this milestone. Shoot that guy into space again.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure and improved overview. Building these will provide a grid for more advanced organizing and sectioning of your factory.
So now we can build foundations and walls. 1, 2, and 4 meter high foundations, and there's ramps as well, and then 1 and 4 meter high walls. So these will give us a base to build our factories on, so we can start actually trying to lay them out and organizing them some, rather than just throwing them around out here like this. And that's what we'll do in our next episode, I think. So today we got our concrete online, we got our hub down, we got some biomass automation for our power, we got some iron processing so we can do rods or plates here, and then way up on the hill we're mining some copper and smelting it down to make ourselves wire. So that just kind of touches on the automation of this game. We'll be able to go infinitely further at this point. And yeah, in the next episode we'll start building a base. I hope you all had fun. I certainly enjoyed it, and I hope people keep coming back to hang out. So have a good one. I'll see you guys around.